must be excited about this State of Origin game and being a member of it with such a star-studded lineup for both teams.
Very excited. Just thankful that got selected and looking forward to, obviously playing with and against some of the best players in the competition. So ready to rock and roll. I'm looking forward to it.
Didn't train today nor tomorrow. Are you on a sort of a light week this week? Or?
Light week, yeah. So just loads are progressing and just sort of taking a little step back and letting the body repair and getting ready for next week.
Usually you run against Nat Fyfe. This time round you'll be running alongside him. Would that be a little bit easier, do you think, or more fun?
I don't think it'll be a little bit easier because there's some pretty good players on the opposition team. So, but it will be good to play, obviously, with him and not against him. And there's a few players as well that you play against that I'm looking forward to playing with. And Paddy Cripps is one of them, and obviously Stephen Cornelio. So, and there's obviously plenty more as well. And fortunately, I get to play with Brad again, but it's all right. I'm just excited to play as probably as much as he is.
How are you feeling about it, Brad? Have you started looking at the Victorian forward line and who you're going to pick off?
Not yet, but no doubt I will over the next couple of days. As Yeo says, it's a star-studded lineup for both sides. So really looking forward to the opportunity to play for the All-Stars, but also remembering while we're playing to raise money for the Bushfire. So rapt to be a part of it and to play alongside some absolute greats of the game.
Pre-season as a whole, how do you think the guys are going this summer?
Us, yeah, we're training well. Understand we've got a couple of players still in the rehab group, and they're starting to come back into the fold now. So every year, if you ask every side, everyone says they're going well. We feel like we've got the minutes in, and now it's just looking forward to play competitive footy, not against your teammates. So looking forward to one play Friday week, but we kick-start off next Thursday night against Essendon here, so I know the boys are raring to go.
Bit of match sim Friday night just gone. How did that go? Did you guys both play and what was it like?
Yeah, we've done a bit of match sim probably over the last 3 weeks, and last Friday was no different. And you can tell that when it's getting close to the games, the intensities of training goes up, and there's a lot of blokes vying for spots, and got a lot of the young guys coming through now. So the training standards have definitely lifted up again, and you can tell when boys are crashing in that games are pretty close. So yeah, both played on Friday night minutes. So yeah, looking forward to getting out there and actually playing a full game of footy.
Bit of a roll of the ankle for Oscar Allen there. Have you seen him since? Did it look bad when he actually landed? But
I saw him post training, and everything sort of seems okay at the moment, so I don't think it's anything too drastic. So touch wood. Obviously, they'll probably go through the due diligence as well that they have to go through, and they'll probably get a scan or whatnot, but positive signs at this stage.
No Luke Shuey, no Gaffey. Did they not put their hand up? Were they not selected, or is that a club decision?
I'm not sure. I'm
not sure the selection criteria or the process, but
I think everyone will put their hand up if they could. So it's whether or not it's a selection process thing, and we'll have to. It's out of our hands. So
we're both happy we're playing, aren't we?
Yeah.
Is that the same with Tim Kelly then? Obviously, you just said. So does that make it a little bit more exciting that you obviously won't play with him in the All-Stars game, and then you have to wait a little bit longer to team up with him?
Oh yeah. I haven't really thought about it, to be honest. Obviously, it's going to be exciting to play alongside him as well against him. But whether it's the All-Stars game or a West Coast, I'd probably rather play with him with a West Coast jumper. That's for sure.
And we see these All-Star games, obviously in the NBA and other leagues. Sometimes they're not taken too serious for a large bit. How intense do you actually expect it to be?
Well, I hate losing, and I hate losing to Victoria. So I'll be taking it as intense as possible. But yeah, look, there's obviously going to be some certain things, minutes-wise, who knows what you're going to play. So there's a lot of things and a lot of water to go under the bridge first to try and figure out how everything's going to unfold.
Do you feel it's sort of responsible too to take it seriously because of, maybe down the track that the State of Origin could come back, and if you take the mickey out of it a little bit, it might not, but if you do take it seriously and it's a good game, a good spectacle, that maybe one day State of Origin footy will be back?
Can you answer that?
Yeah, I'd be keen to play State of Origin if we had it, and obviously not All-Stars versus Victoria. It'd be WA and South Australia and a couple others as well involved. So might be a bit tough with the logistics, but if the AFL can figure something out, then I'd be more than happy to play. So
I think if you ask all players in the AFL, they'd love to play State Origin football. So this is the right step in the right direction, but also understanding that the season's so close as well. So I think all the boys that represent both sides on Friday week will be going pretty hard, I would have thought, because it's a good lead way into the season as well. So as you always said before, I don't think we're both competitive people, as are the other 36 or 40 odd members in the squad. So I think it's going to be on Friday week.
Do you think it suits State of Origin? Do you think it suits best at the beginning, if it was to come back at the beginning of the season, rather than at the middle or at the end with the teams that miss finals, or do you have a different opinion?
Oh, look, I'm not sure. When if you were to go down in that pathway, where you'd fit it in. I'm not sure that's out of our hands.
How satisfying is it to get a call up to something where you sort of are getting some recognition?
Yeah, well, you never play footy for the recognition, but it's good to be part of one of the squad of the All-Stars and be nominated by the club, and then to get selected. Just to rub shoulders with other blokes from other clubs, see the way they go about their business behind the scenes, and to play against some quality players. So, it's great to be a part of it. And you never play footy for the recognition, but I'd be lying to say it's not great to be in the squad.
The March series games coming up, and thinking about some of the young guys and how they're going this pre-season, who are you both looking forward to seeing in action?
Well, first and foremost, I think we're all excited to see Timmy Kelly run out in the Eagles colours, so looking forward for that. But Jared Brander, I think, has had a really strong pre-season, so I'm really keen to see him, how he develops playing one in the Master Series. And also down back, I think Tommy Cole's taken a couple of great steps forward in his pre-season. So there's a couple of players there that have had big pre-seasons, and now hopefully it sets them up for a great year.
Anyone from you?
For me, obviously TK as well, but Pig's doing some good things. Jack Petrocelli, he's looking pretty slick as well at training. So looking forward to him playing some games, and then even young Cameron as well. Looking forward to him stepping up and trying to put his hand and fight for a position. So there are a couple that I'm looking forward to having a look at.
Every presser, Nick Naipanui's name is mentioned, so we better do it again. Is he looking better than you've seen him for several seasons at the moment?
Oh, look, he at the moment, I think he's got more load into him than he has previously. So whether you classify that as is he's looking better or whatnot, but it's good, and it's probably a bit more of a confidence booster for him going into the season, knowing that he's got a good solid load behind him. And he's doing a fair bit of match him as well. Whereas I think last time he was pulled out a fair bit. Whereas this pre-season he's able to participate a lot more than what he was usually. So I think that sort of gives him the confidence as well going forward.